very good afternoon to you all. I'd like to first of all thank the organizing committee to invite us to this talk, and of course to Colin and helping me finding this long cable. Alright, I'm Jimmy, Twitter handle Jimmy NGUIC. Don't ask me how it's pronounced. My company, I work with Analyments. Analyments is the company behind Premium Press. We build basically custom themes, custom plugins, and also we do custom developments, all on the Press platform. We coined the Press platform as a way of telling that we do WordPress, BuddyPress, and BDPress. So that's where the name comes from, Premium Press. So when we heard about WordCamp, and of course when Simon met with us almost a month ago, we asked him about the agenda, and when he told us about the agenda, there's not a topic that starts with B, and no BE or anything. So we were quite disappointed, knowing that the first WordCamp doesn't have any BuddyPress specific topic. So we really want to share our passion that we have for BuddyPress, which is the main development tool for us, our company for the past year. I want to share this passion and enthusiasm with you all, and it's very lucky that we got invited to speak here, and also, of course, we get to do a little sales pitch. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about BuddyPress a bit. Who's the founder behind it? BuddyPress is started by Andy Peedling. Okay, basically, I think it's about 2 years ago. He started on doing his own little plugin that actually becomes, after it became beta, Automatic actually asked him to join, and basically BuddyPress became the baby of under Automatic. So basically this started out as a pet project for this British chap, which actually grew into a very popular plugin that actually went under the development umbrella of WordPress. So, so how many of you have used WordPress, used BuddyPress before? Installed BuddyPress? Used BuddyPress in development, productions? Actually, for the past years, been quite a journey for BuddyPress. Basically, because of the initial launch of BuddyPress 1.0 until currently it's 1.2.3. There's a lot of changes and a lot of improvement. Those of you who started using it like in 1.0, I know it's a very good, very challenging time for y'all. So let's explain a bit more about what actually is BuddyPress. Well, BuddyPress is basically something that Andy built to address this issue. Basically, for any WordPress, either it's a single installation or multi-user installation, you have these four little interactions, as you say, between the users and your commenters. Basically, you interact with people using posts, pages, using comments, and sometimes using trackbacks. What we're missing here is basically the social layer, the social networking element. So there are a lot of plugins there that you can actually use to accommodate this, to basically address this issue, but none of them is streamlined. None of them is one solution that basically comes in a box that actually solves the whole problem. So that's what BuddyPress comes in. BuddyPress is actually a social networking layer that is built, that is put on top of existing WordPress or WordPress MU installation. Of course, when 3.0 comes out, there will be just WordPress. This is in a nutshell. WordPress is BuddyPress is actually a social networking layer that is built on top of the WordPress cloud site. So, as we want to point it out, that this is not just a plugin. This is not just a plugin. And Michael Pratt actually said it himself. Michael Pratt is one of the developers in BuddyPress. He said that this is basically more than just a plugin. So again, let me go through a bit of 6 main components that comes with BuddyPress. For BuddyPress, that comes with the install, it comes with activity streams. Activity streams are basically like your Facebook newsfeed. Basically, you can update your status, you can post a blog, or you can write on a forum. It basically goes into this common stream. And this common stream can be filtered by your friends. Basically, you can see all your friends' feed. You can see the feeds of the whole site, all the users there. So it's basically first component there is out of BuddyPress. Also, the next one is a very interesting one. The next one is called the extended profiles. Right? The extended profile is if you use WordPress before, the profile page for users is basically what you have. You have like 3 links, you have Facebook links, and you can upload your avatar. That's all. But for extended profile, BuddyPress takes it to the next level. BuddyPress actually lets you create a whole new set of profile options to store your user information. I'll explain this a bit more later why it's so important for you in BuddyPress when you create this custom social layer for each niche communities. Groups are actually part of groups are actually a forum. A big part of group is BB forums, BuddyPress. In groups, you can create groups among friends and members, because they go friends, messaging, and basically forums. Okay, before I go on to the BuddyPress platform itself, just a bit of development history. Like I said, 1.0 is a bit hard. If any one of you have played with 1.0 before, when it comes out, it's a bit hard. So basically, we went through the process of growing actually along with BuddyPress. We started last year around June developing production sites using BuddyPress 1.0, and actually we progressed until 1.1 and 1.2. It's actually a very interesting step. When you talk about 1.2, 1.2 is actually the point where it becomes mature. Because when we start with 1.1, I'm going to be technical here. When you start with 1.1, things are still a bit dodgy, as I said. But when you start to build sites with 1.1, 1.0, you tend to do a lot of customizing, go into core and change it. But 1.2 actually becomes much more mature, and we are actually anticipating the coming of 1.3, which is in full support of WordPress 3.0. Okay. Now this is the main question I think most of you is asking. We have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have Flickr, and all these social networking sites. So why do we need another social networking platform? Basically, Facebook does a lot of things. Facebook